Okay, look at question number 1. Given that 9,261 is equals to 3 cube times 7 cube, find the cube root of 9261. Okay, so how to do this? Actually, you have to take the notes from here. Okay, so this one you could write as 3 times 7 to the power of 3, and it is equals to 21 to the power of 3. So it means that cube root of 9261 is 21, because 21 times 21 times 21 will be equal to 9261. Okay? So how to find cube root of 2744, cube root of 2744 by using the prime factorization method. Okay, it's like this. Okay, so find the cube root of 2744. So what you have to do, you can write this as, you divide this by a certain number, whatever number that you like. Okay? Okay. What I mean by any number is you could divide by 2 first. 2744 divide by 2 is 13. So 2, okay, they ask you to use prime factorization, will be 2 times 1372. So if you divide further, this 1372 you divide by 2 is 2 times 686. And if you divide by 2 again, you get 2 times 343. Now, this number 343 is not divisible by 2 anymore. You divide by 3, for example, is not divisible by 3. So you try other number. Definitely you cannot divide this by 5. So you try to divide by 7, is 49. So 7 times 49, and 49 is 7 times 7. Okay, so in other words, this 2744 is 2 times 2. Okay, 2 times 2 times 2 times 7 times 7 times 7. In other words, you could write this as 2 cube times 7 cube. Write down like you did for number 1, that is 2 times 7 cube, which is equals to 14 cube. So cube root of 2744 is, you are looking for a number that multiply itself 3 times. So this is the number. Correct? Okay. Now, question number 3. Find the value of each of the following without using a calculator. So, cube root A is cube root of 27. So, whenever you are asked to find cube root of a number, without using calculator, first you have to multiply yourself a number by itself 3 times. So you should write 1 cube is 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. 2 cube will be 2 times 2 times 2, 8. 3 cube, 3 times 3 times 3, 27. 4 cube, 4 times 4 times 4, 64. If you do not know this number, just press calculator. Okay? So at the moment, you have to know all these numbers. Okay? 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. 6 times 6 times 6, 216. Okay, make it short. 7 cube, 7 times 7 times 7 will be 343. 8 cube, 8 times 8 times 8, 512. 9 cube, 9 times 9 times 9, 729. 10 cube will be 10 times 10 times 10, will be 1000. Okay? So, for A, familiarize yourself with these numbers, and then the cube root of this will be this number. So for B, cube root of negative -125. So we need to do one experiment with one of the numbers. Okay? So because this is negative, so what we do, for example, if we multiply -5 times -5 times -5, so this is negative times negative, it will become positive. Then positive times negative will become negative. So 1 to 5, it's like that. Unlike square, if -5 times -5 will be 25. 5 times 5 also 25. So square root of 25 is actually plus minus of 5. Positive or -5. But cube root, if the question is positive, the answer is positive. If the question is negative, the answer is also negative. Any question about this? Alright. Let's continue with C. 343 is there already. What is it? 7. And D, negative 1000 will be, if the answer is, the question is negative, the answer is also negative. Okay, so let me continue with, okay, look at 4A is actually cube root of 8 over 125. So both of the numbers are here. Okay, so this one will be cube root of 8 divided by cube root of 125. Okay, for first question I'll do this. Okay, but no need, huh? Okay, so cube root of 8 will be 2, cube root of 125 will be 5. So that is the answer for A. How about for B? Cube root of negative 1 to 5. Okay, cube root of negative 1 over 27. So, because the question is negative, so the answer also negative. Cube root of 1 will be 1. Cube root of 27 will be 3. Any questions so far? So question C is cube root 24 over 81. What is cube root of 24? There's no 24. And there is no 81 there. So what happened? So sometimes you need to simplify. 24 and 81 is in multiplication of 3. So you divide by 3. 24 divide by 3. This one divide by 3. So 24 divided by 3 is 8. 81 divided by 3 is 27. Okay, so this is the simplest. Okay, then find the cube root of 8 is 2. And the cube root of 27 is 3. That is for C. For D is cube root of 1, 61 over 64. What you have to do, make it into improper fraction. 1 times 64, then plus 61. Okay, what is 64 plus 61? 5, 1 to 5. Okay, so it is cube root of 1 to 5 over 64. So cube root of 1 to 5 will be 5. Cube root of 64 will be 4. So because the question is in mixed number, so I'm going to change this to mixed number. That is 5 divided by 4 will be 1 there. Then minus, you get 1. Okay, so this one is a big 1 here. Then this is 1 over 4. With number 4, because number 4 is the same thing, okay, using the same thing. So 4a, what is the cube root of 0.001? Let's do an experiment also, okay. If the answer is, the question is negative, in decimal form, let's try. What happens if we have one decimal for this number? So 0.3 times 0.3 times 0.3. How to do it simple? How to multiply without using calculator? You just multiply 3 times 3 times 3. So 27. Is it really 27? No. Why? Because we have one decimal here, and one decimal here, and one decimal here. So how many decimal place? 3. So 1, 2, 3. Put dot there, and 0 here. So 0.027. Okay? But you should use calculator. Okay? Use calculator, you'll get this answer. Right? So in other words, if you are asked cube root of 0.027, it will be if the question is 3 decimal, it will be 1 decimal. So these numbers are related. First, look at the number 27 and find the answer is 3 and then put 1 decimal because this is 3 decimal. Okay, so if the question is 6 decimal, then the question will be 2 decimal. Okay, for example, if you have 0.06 times 0.06 times 0.06. So, if you use calculator, you will get 216, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dot. So 1, 2, 3, like that. Kan? Yeah, okay? You should try. Use calculator. Okay? So the understanding of it later on, you have to use the understanding of it. Okay? So this one will be 1 decimal. So 1 is related to 1. So 1 decimal is 0.1. So how about B? Oh, that is actually question, not the correct question. Okay, so A is actually, okay, cube root of negative 0.064. 3 decimal, okay, it is similar to E, okay, so this is negative, the question is negative, so the answer is negative, and then this is 4 decimal, and this is 4, okay, I'm sorry, this is 3 decimal, so the answer is 1 decimal. Okay, because 4 times 4 times 4, 64, 0.4 times 0.4 times 0.4 will be 0.064. G, negative 0.216. Okay, again 3 decimal. So the answer is 1 decimal and it is negative 0.6. And H, we have how many decimal here? 6 decimal. Cube root of 0.0000343 and we cube root. Okay, it's similar to E just now. If this is 6 decimal, so and then this is related to 7, so the answer is 0.07, 2 decimal. Okay, because 0.07 times 0.07 times 0.07 will be 343. Because I multiply 7 times 7 times 7, but there is 2 decimal, 2 decimal, and 2 decimal there. So I move 6 decimal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Dot, put all the zeros there. Okay? So this is the answer for H. Okay? You should try. You should try the knowledge and then combine with calculator just to make sure you got it. Okay? All right.